So many years ago today. Ah, my foster daughter is up and dressed, I see. Today is the High Harvest Fair, and the West Harbor Village Council requires me to man the archery competition. The human need to celebrate Remembrance Days baffles me, but at least something productive may come of it. The merchant Galen is here. He'll want my furs, as he usually does. Coins can be useful in getting by. This past season has been a hard one, for both tilled fields and wildlands. While I attend to the archery contest, I will need you to deal with the merchant. Fetch my furs from the chest, over by the painting.
That is quite the... Yeah, I don't need... Yeah. It's quite the boob-grabbing armor. I see. Hold on. Let me play with my mount. Here we go. Look at that outfit. This is Neverwinter Nights. Oh. How do you do it, the everybody? Oh, totally forgot my intro there. Welcome to Neverwinter Nights 2. I love this game. It is quite dated, as you see, but I still quite enjoy it. And I've been debating for the longest time whether I would play this game, whether this game was enjoyable to watch. But then someone I watch on YouTube, Generic B, he does great Minecraft videos, he was saying something like, if you enjoy the game, it'll come through in the videos. And I'm really hoping that's what's going to happen, because I love these kinds of games, are some of my favorites. These with like Neverwinter Nights and Dragon Age and Mass Effect. I play them constantly, and I mean constantly. And let's choose a good portrait for her here, shall we? And so I'm really hoping that'll come through in a playthrough. But you know, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to enjoy it. And I don't know what kind of portrait we shall use, you know. That's a good badass portrait. Look at that. Yeah. So I'm a tiefling warlock. I'm chaotic neutral. That's my deity. Deity's not really important. I went with recommended for all this. Hellfire warlock. You can be like a default warlock. And there's like 3 different kinds of other kind of warlocks you're gonna be. Hellfire is specifically, you're going down the route of summoning and controlling demons. And that's the route I'm going to go with her with a tiefling. I think it's perfect. Okay. And I think all this is good because I'm going to be... these are your feats and everything. Tieflings come with... Each race comes with different, you know, racial abilities. This is everything that tieflings can come with. Tieflings and deep gnomes have more towards their, you know, hide checks, bluff, darkness, which is a spell, dark vision, so I can see in the dark, and infernal resistance, as you can, you know, you can read all that right there. And then I have racial abilities, resistance to all this. This comes with being a warlock. This is the background background personality that I chose for her. Which comes with, you know, stats like that. In your youth, you were a free spirit, often left to wander and explore on your own. Your limited contact with others had left you unaware of the accepted value or significance of many things. And, you know, your skills, you come with, you know, depending on your race and your class, etc., etc. And, oh, I don't know. Well, what was her name? Mista? I went with a randomly generated first and last name for tieflings, because what the heck do I know?
Good. I see you have the furs. Galen has probably set up his tent on the village green. He'll be enjoying the fair with the rest of the
Quite
townsfolk.
the personality in this one.
Last season, I asked him to bring a duskwood bow to trade. Sell him the furs and use the coins he gives you to purchase the bow. And your friends await you at the bridge. I suppose you're
father?
anxious to see the fair.
doesn't
Don't
just
forget
call you
to trade with
daughter. He's
Galen.
like, oh, my foster daughter. He makes such an emphasis on the whole, oh, you're just my foster daughter. There is a button somewhere that will... Oh, Z. Z highlights everything that's interactable in the, you know, in your environment. So, this game is quite dated, as you see. But I thoroughly enjoy playing this game. And I wanted to play a game that I really enjoyed and see how well it came out in a video. Because I'm not so sure how this kind of game is to watch, whether it be really boring or not. But I'm hoping since I really enjoy it, the videos will be really enjoyable
Come
too.
on, the fair's already started.
It's the biggest fair in years.
am
There's folk
using
in from all the outlying
some
farms, and even a few from
wonderful
outside the
mods
mare.
on
That
some of their
means
faces.
a big audience.
A big
this
audience,
game
all
is so
cheering
dated.
for us. This year's our last chance to compete for
You
the
should see
Harvest
their
Cup.
faces without
Our
the
last
mods on it.
chance to win.
And that is a modded face. It's just to, you know, boost the appeal of some of this. Let's see. What is the competition
The
like
Mossfelds
this year?
won both their matches in the Harvest Brawl. They'll be tough to beat, but Amy's bound to win the tourney of talent for us.
I convinced Tarmus to teach me a few new spells. And I dug up a couple more from his spellbooks when he wasn't looking. Anyway, I heard Will
Resonant
Mossfeld is doing the
sorceress.
same act this year, so that should help my chances.
Oh, gods. Not the pixie impressions again.
You can skip. I'm kind of slightly skipping the conversations. Now, standing about then, where do we
We
start?
sign up with Georg in the village square. Come on.
Oh yeah, Georg. You know what?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, as you can see, I changed her portraits. I gave them
Listening.
portraits. It doesn't come with portraits for the characters. And I don't like looking at the that odd face.
And the
different
blight.
like that.
You're sure it's spreading, Orlin?
It's no blight, Georg. It's something else. There's no mold, no rot. It's like the crops don't want to grow. Like they haven't the guts to up and face the sun.
I love
What do the
their
druids
faces.
say?
Well, it's just a rub, Georg. There's no druids to be found, not head nor heel. It used to be they'd warned me of troubles, long before I noticed the signs myself. But this time, we're out in silence. Do you think we ought to say something? Everyone's gathered for the fair, even from the outlying farm.
No. They ought to be free from cares, at least for a day. We'll go round tomorrow. Talk to the households one by one.
Right you are, Georg. Tomorrow, then.
Hello, Georg.
Aha!
What you doing?
You're here after all. I wasn't sure you'd show. Thought you might be out wandering the mare again and miss the fair altogether. Wouldn't be the first time. if
It's
I
really fun though.
recall.
They'll say
It's your
different things
last year
depending
to
on the
compete.
race
Isn't that
and your
right?
background. I'm a tiefling and a wild child, so that's gonna affect some of that. Like when he's like, "Oh, I'm not sure you're gonna appear this year." That's because I chose the wild child background. Yep, just for Bella and me.
Better make it count then. Another victory speech from that
Sorry, this
mutton-head
mouse
of a
is gonna be in the
Mossfeld,
way,
and I
isn't it?
think there'll be a riot.
Rules are the same as
I'll
ever.
try and keep it out
Win
of the way.
3 of the 4 events, and you win the Harvest Cup. Win all 4, and the village council grants you a special prize. And nobody's
Nobody's
done
done
that
that
since old Cormac.
I played this game so much I could probably recite everything. Oh,
Oh, that boy was a legend. Oh, I'm sure there's 100 Cormacs in a city like Neverwinter. But for this town, he was as big as folk.
Old Cormac fought Lonstarling in the brawl, and some story that was. But
yeah,
I
we don't have time for
suppose you
stories.
have time
Enough
for
chatter.
stories
I've
just
got a
now.
cup to
If you
win.
have any troubles, you know where to find me.
Yes, I know. Oh, okie dokie. Now, let me see here. Oh my god, this camera is gonna be the death of me. Let's see. I'm gonna leave the brawl for the very last competition. The play-in. Let's see. Yes, quick, quick! They're all waiting for you, dear. Waiting for me? Of course, juggling and puppetry are well and good, but the children do want to see some magic, and so do I. Come on, Amy, your public awaits. Oh, which was magic? Ah, here we go. F. Summoning spell would be awfully nice to start. I think the next is big, right? Enlarge? Yes! Enlargement spell. I always use on that one. Because he does his little, like, dance when you enlarge him. And then we have Ray of Frost and Acid Splash. I'm going to use Frost. That was brilliant, young lady. Absolutely brilliant. I've not seen such a magic display since, well... Mother, are you alright? It's been a long time. Never mind all that. You three are most certainly the winners of the contest. It was quite a thrill for all of us. Oh, and I nearly forgot. Tarmus gave me these scrolls. Said I should give them to his apprentice and her friends if they won a talent show. Say, that was quite a show. You're good with that magic, young Amy. More than passing skill, if you ask me, though I know you didn't. I, wonder if you might have a look at a pig. Pig? Aye, that great hulking brute loved Louis Johns. His prize pig, he calls it, but I call it a trick, a cheat. I've never seen that hog before, and I've seen all the hogs, as folk will tell you. They say he's been magicked and sorcered, but I can't prove it myself. Well, yeah, we'll take a look at this pig. I much appreciate that. He's the big one down at the end. Find any magic on him, come back and tell me straight away. We are going to go look at this pig. I wonder which one it is.
Well, Orland's right. This pig's been enchanted. It's a faint aura, so it could have been a simple enlargement spell, or maybe a potion.
Where could Louis Johns have got a magical potion?
Galen's been known to bring special orders from the city. And he keeps them quiet, too.
all the way over
He's
there,
good about
ain't he?
that.
Or maybe Louis got it from one of those travelers who's gone missing on his land. Remember that bard last season? Louis offered to guide him into the swamp, and he never came back out again.
Who the hell are you? Yeah, either of you have any
Well,
ideas?
Retta did give us a scroll of Lesser Dispel.
Oh, yeah.
All I'd have to do is read the words.
Wait a minute. Shouldn't we say something to Louis? He's a foul old wretch. But we ought to give him a chance to withdraw his pig from the contest before he's shamed in front of everyone.
Oh. I say that's his own goddamn fault, but fine, we'll do it your way first. We'll go talk to him, and when he says no, you know. So, Louis, who sold you that enlargement potion? You trying to suggest I've cheated, my girl? While saying a thing's one matter and proving it is another. I say you're a liar, spreading tales, and that mutton-head Orland. Spends all year crowing about how he'll win this contest, and now that I'm fixed to beat him, he paid you a lot to slander me. Of course, I'd pay you better to shut your mouth, and not to tell thou old Orland I'm no sheep. Well, now, withdraw your hog, or I'll dispel it. So I don't like it. That's a bluff, nothing more. Orphan wretch is a mere apprentice, and Tarmus wouldn't trouble himself with farmers and pigs. Now be off before I tell your father about how you've been slandering me and my pig. Yeah, well, I don't like you, see? So we're going to give this to Amy. We're going to control her, and... oh my god, this view. This camera view. Aha!
Yes.
Hells to you! Look what you done to my pig! It's the smallest one there. No, not Galen. It was... who the hell was it that was talking to me? Oh, you, Orland. Do you see that expression on our hog's face? Haha! A few glorious hours of being a big porker, lording over his seniors. Now he's back to being his poor little self. I'll bet there's some uncomfortable moments in the pigsty tonight. And I'd say that's the last time anybody here tries to magic a hog in this contest. Had to see old Louis Shane, but he brought upon himself. How about a little something for our troubled in here? Here, have some of this. It's pork jerky. Tough dry meat, but it tastes like the heavens and keeps longer than bad memories. Good food for the road if you ever plan on taking a long walk. Sure, I love jerky. No trouble at all. And I'm gonna drag that down here. Because it actually, I think, heals you just a teeny bit. Hey, gamer! You're, Dagon's ward, isn't that right? Funny, you've the second tiefling I've seen in as many a days. Crossed paths with a tiefling girl on the road south. Didn't stop to chat. Usually safer that way. Here, I brought the furs from Dagon. Ah, good. Dagon's a reliable sort. Always has the highest quality furs. You can't imagine that demand in Neverwinter. Relatively speaking. I haven't forgotten his Duskboard bow either. Always come through, you tell Dagon that. I warn you, the bow's a bit pricey, but it's fine workmanship. It's neat to cross the Luskan border. I don't care ask about Luskan. Luskan's a kind of a, you know, a shady something. And I'm not gonna use any of these. I'm selling them. More money for me. Thank you.
So, you've decided to compete
so
for the
much
cup,
taller.
I see. I know this is your last year, but the rules apply to all. Even foster daughters.
It has to be foster daughter. You can't just be daughter. Here, try your stinking bow.
Fine bow. A fine one. Made by one who loves his craft. You may keep the rest of the gold as your allowance for the season. But you
Nice.
came for the archery competition as well, did you not?
I guess. Yeah, I suppose so.
Fetch a crossbow from the barrel and take a few shots at this target. You must hit the
Love the
target
spots
once
the tieflings have
before
on
you
their
can...
heads. Yeah, I know. I know what I'm doing. Double click that, and he'll tell us if we get too close. Okay. Come on, girl. You can get a little bit closer now.
Here I come!
There you go.
Are you ready to compete then?
Yes, I'm ready.
The rules are the same as last year.
Oh, I forgot. I have
In
to
shop,
shoot
your
the...
target
That was
to be
practice.
5 is the
I have
best
to shoot the
score so
bottles.
far. If you remember the lessons that have been taught to you, you should be able to best that.
Yeah, you snot. Okay, quick save later. And I'm here to destroy all your bottles. Come on.
This is an archery.
Oh, I meant to get a little bit closer, you little shit. I can't get closer than this? Fine. Yeah, see, I'll let you know if you get too close.
Here I come!
You're just gonna be dancing behind me, Noel. Don't you worry.
Time to knock some
I'm
sense
gonna
into
teach
this one.
those balls a lesson, I am.
Time to knock some sense into this one. You're not getting away from me. You're not getting away from me.
I'll try not to do that when I get distracted. I'm a bit of a short attention span when I play this game a million times, so I'll end up rotating the camera and I won't really realize it. I'll try not to
Well
do that.
done.
I'm sure that'll be
Perfect
annoying to
score
watch.
wins the competition out. I've rarely seen such a fine performance so early in the day. You have a marksman's instinct. That much is plain. Go on now. There's still more of the fair to see.
Yes, I know.
Enjoying the fair? Packs of feral children.
Packs of
loot
feral
fine trinkets.
children.
Grown men braining one another with clubs. Do you know they're actually granting prizes for the fattest pig? As if the creatures needed encouragement.
Quit your grumbling, wizard.
Who's grumbling? They've given me charge of the Knave's Challenge. I always tell them we ought to encourage thievery in our children. Good for the mind. We live in a swamp after all. What else is there to do? Come to think of it, I don't believe any of you has the skills to compete. Not that I'm complaining, mind you, but you'll need to find someone who can pick pockets and break locks and search for hidden trinkets if you want.
Yeah, I know.
Lockbreakers? Pocket pickers? I don't know anyone like that. Do you?
One of these children, perhaps?
What about Kip? He's always nicking vials from Tarmus, and he's right over there behind the tent.
Coincidentally, just happens to be here. Oh, what a nice little snot you are. Look at him. You're that a demon spawn. The one with lives of... One who lives with the sour-faced ranger. A lot of kids are scared of you. You scared of me? Nah, nobody frightens me. I've been chased around here by nearly everyone in town, and I ain't quicker than any of them. We were wondering if you'd like to join our team. What? Really? You mean compete for the cup? But I'm just a kid. I mean, I'm old enough to be on a team and all. Truth is, we need a thief. Yeah, I figured that, but an age challenge, right? I don't care, as long as I get to win the cup with the rest of you. Sorry for beating that big one on the head all those times. Didn't mean any harm by it. He just gets funny when he gets angry. That was you? Every day during drills I get hit by acorns. And I was the kid? I can't believe nobody told me. Georg had me think it was pixies. I like this kid already. I've got my eye on him. Next time I get hit with an acorn, certain pixie's gonna have a broken wing. I like the snot. Oh, well, see, I didn't level because I'm a tiefling. I'm certain races, or like sub-races, you know, level slower. Meaning, like, humans, I think, generally level... Humans and maybe regular elves, I believe the plane touched, which is technically why I am, like, a tiefling or the elemental touched.
Listening.
Or drows, I believe, level slower. Okay.
Isn't that the boy who stole my basilisk eyelash? And not once, but 4 times.
That's right. My frog needed eyelashes. Then I got him a sweetheart, and she needed him too.
Let's see. Sorry, Thomas, he just joined our team.
Don't trouble yourself on my account. I'll settle with the young artiste and his frogs later. Before you begin, I suppose you'll want to hear the rhyme.
Not really.
All the more unfortunate for me, then. It's always better to have a willing audience, especially when one's material is particularly dreadful. But Georg asked for a rhyme. That's what wizards do, after all. We compose rhymes.
That's what wizards
Here,
do.
I'll
We
demonstrate.
compose rhymes.
I've hidden 3 feathers, scattered them wide, placed white in a box, and locked it inside. Blue followed termite tracks down where they ran, green in the pocket of same-colored man.
So we're looking for 3 feathers.
Yes, you and half the waifs in West Harbor. I adore children, did you know that?
Swamp
children
children
particularly.
I love that line. Okay, we'll be back with the feathers. So basically, I'm just gonna take control of the kid for this, even though he's slow as molasses. Okay, so white one is... Oh my gosh. Look there, someone's under logs. Where did you just go? You kid? Oh, these logs! The wizards trapped them logs. We can't get what's underneath them. No, there's that trap in place. I've gotten past his traps before, though. And they were the dangerous kind. Bet you can get past this one, too. Whoa. Camera, you don't have to zoom in that closely. Oh, come on, kid. Huh? Look at the chicken. Bloop. I forgot what the blue one was. I remember where the others 2 are, though. Oh boy, where are you going?
Everyone follow me!
Farmer sit locked the feather in our chest. I saw him do it. Yeah, I know you did. Oh, there is the man in green. What a coincidence. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to go.
Green in the pocket of same-colored
Yeah, I know that,
man.
Amy.
I'll bet that's him over by the house. The feather's in his pocket. It's got to be.
Yeah, I know that. Thank you. I was just about to do something about that. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Here's stuff mode. And then we do a little sleight of hand. That's the wrong guy! Now I have to wait 2 seconds. I swear I thought I clicked that one. Yes! And we can disable that.
Everyone follow me!
He's slow. And then after this, I believe this one is the only part left to do.
It really is a dreadful day for a fair. Not even the
This
tents
guy's
are managing to
miserable,
look
and I
cheerful.
love it. You didn't quite hide the... Oh, yeah, you didn't hide those feathers very well. We found them.
Thank the gods. The knave's challenge is won, and I can go someplace dry. I'd kiss all of you, but no one respects an affectionate wizard.
Best of luck getting dry. This is a swamp after all.
No need to remind me. I try never to leave my home unless I'm looking for a bath.
Such a miserable old sprout. I love his misery. Okay, so I'm gonna make another little save because I aced everything, but this one's a little tough sometimes. Oh yeah, the Morning Lord grants a fine day, even for a brawl. He likes you, Harborman, I think. They do say he has a sense of humor. And a good one, too. Thander delights in the contest of physical skill. People forget that. I must admit, few such contests are quite as enthusiastic as the brawl. I don't really care about everything else. We're here for a fight. Practice a bit first, or practice dummies over there, etc., etc. And of course, the kid's not gonna be fighting in on this one.
What's up?
And he's gonna be my best bet because he's, you know, a fighter.
Yes.
And we're just some magic types. There is a way to select the whole party. Sorry, which one is that?
Yes, indeed. Let's go!
Attack the enemy!
There we go.
Get rid of some, and a new crop of enemies seems to sprout up.
There is a way to select the whole group, but I don't remember how. Oh well. Oh, the Lannon twins and their eldest sister will be your first opponents today. Before we start, I'll go over the rules. If you must. As always, I expect a clean fight. Melee attacks only, no arrows or magic. You may fight barehanded, or you may arm yourself with a training club. The choice is yours. And finally, no bets. What? No bets? Harvest Fair is an act of worship, Mista, a prayer of thanks to Shantea and to all the gods. Events must be fair and just. Spectators are allowed to bet, it's true, but never competitors. That would tempt unfair arrangements. You can see that, I'm sure. Not all the gods object to a good bet. What of the smiling Tamora? I suppose that's true. Lady Luck could hardly object to a bet, but even she would want that bet to be fair. And if the fighters themselves are betting, how can we be sure that one hasn't made a secret arrangement with the other? No, if you wish to compete, you must follow the rules. I'm sorry. Very well. No bets. Thander's strength be with you then. Oh, I'm sorry. I was adjusting my headphones.
Bring it to me! Get away from me! You won't get
Bash his skull open. Beat him to a pulp. Yes. That was well fought, all three of you. I fear the gods have granted you few competitors this year. The Mossfield brothers are the only team still in competition. I don't need any healing, actually. We're ready to fight the Mossfields. They wait for you at the edge of the ring. Tell Weil that you are ready, and I'll begin the final fight. Okay, now I'm gonna save it. Because sometimes it can be a little difficult with these guys. Especially if you're mainly have a match accusers over here. Save me, brothers! It's a demon! No, wait, it's just an overgrown imp. Haha! What happened to your wings, imp? Eh? Stow it, Mossfield. You're not smart enough to be funny. Who asked you, you ratty little orphan? Always tagging after Starling and Udon like a bloodfly, singing their reeking praises. It's a shame those demons didn't burn you along with your parents. Hey, what did Amy ever do to you? What, her? Nothing. She's useless. Good stiff wind would knock her flat. Only if it came from your backside. Hey, you shut your mouth, Webb. You want to settle this in the ring? Fine. Let's stir the pot some. Raise the stakes. Make a friendly wager. Wait a minute, Wild. That's against the rules. We can't do that. Brother Merring said so, remember? No bets. I would, but, sorry, Mossfield. I don't trust you enough to pay up. Come on, brothers. We'll fight these cowards anyway. Get him! Oh, come on, girl! Come on, beat him! Beat him to a pulp! You can get him. You're perfectly fine. He's badly wounded. Smash him over the head. Yes!
Listening.
Well done, all three of you. The townsfolk compare you to Cormac, and it seems they aren't mistaken. I haven't seen such prowess in years, although I was the first to fall down. You won the brawl, and you've won the cup as well. Georg will want to see you at once. Thank the gods, mister, for truly they have shown you favoritism. Can I get a little healing something? Oh, fine. Oh, he mentioned Georg. Do I have to go? I think I have to go talk to him. I'm sorry, that's kind of funny.
Well played. Well played. You've won the cup. And all 4 events. Nobody's done that since Cormac.
Yes,
that
I
warrants
know.
a special reward, of course. I have a harvest cloak for you.
Ooh.
Courtesy of the village council.
Yours at the
If
end of
there's
the...
anything
yes.
you wanted to do before the award ceremony, now's the time. Maybe a mug of harvest mead to celebrate, eh?
Yeah.
I'll meet you at the stage when you're ready for the
Whatever.
victory speech. Now?
Yes, now I'm... And now I finally leveled! At first I didn't think I did. I was like, are you kidding me? See, let's see. And these are ones you have to unlock later through the game. I think... Hellfire Warlock. This is the one I'm trying to go for. Hellfire Warlocks are a secretive group of specialized warlocks who have mastered Hellfire. Dangerous energy found only in the 9 hells. By tapping into this infernal power, these characters learn to infuse their eldritch blasts with dark power of Hellfire. Anyway. Yeah. Warlock. I just do recommend it for everything. It's best way I find to make sure you get an even character.
Yes, indeed.
I played, Baldur's Gate games and everything, and before I learned how to make a well-balanced character the very first time I tried to play through that game, the character was so unbalanced because there's no recommended button. It was so horribly unbalanced.
Listening.
And then, I learned better. Why? Oh, there we go. It's because you're stuck in a wall. It's like, why are we, so far away there? Yeah, and I'm still pretty hurt. Okay, everybody move out of the way. Winter's coming through. Come on, let's go talk to Georg so I can get my winner's cup.
Gather round, mates. Gather round. This harvest fair's a celebration. But it's also a dark anniversary. We all know what else happened on this day. Not so long ago, we nearly lost this village. Almost lost our lives. Almost lost it all. But we came back. Cleared burnt farms. Buried our dead. And put our ashes behind us. And we rebuilt. Tougher and stronger than ever. Long as there's a harvest fair, we won't forget that day. And our young folks, they'll stay tough. Long as they compete for the Harvest Cup. So let's hear it for this year's winners. 3 cheers for the Harvest Champions. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
He looks so ecstatic. He looks so happy and overwhelmed. Look with energy. Look at that face. Brimming with excitement. And that is the tutorial stage. I like playing through the tutorial stage anyway, every time, because it's quick, easy, get a level or 2, and some free stuff, which you don't get if you skip the tutorial. So, Chapter 1.
The village is under attack! West Harbor is under attack! You're safe! Grab a weapon. We need to help defend the village.
What's going on?
I'm not sure. They came pouring in from the swamp and started tearing the village apart.
We better hurry. I saw some of them following us on our way here. They're likely to hit this house next.
Yeah, let's go. I know where my equipment is. It's in my chest right next to my bed. Let's see. This gives you can right click and examine, which see, this gives me 1+2 charisma, which is good for my warlock type. I don't know. Oh, this cures wounds and such. So I'm putting this down there. You know, putting these 3 things together. I'm gonna equip this, and I'm gonna put those there. And that's good.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, good. You
Listening.
have all your things. Okie dokie. Let's see. I'm just gonna search these rooms, and then I think I'll keep the actual battle for the next part. Yeah. Your father is the most understanding person I've met. Yeah, I know, I don't care. He doesn't know will help me. Oh, good. I am chaotic nature. I can use this. What is this do? Use this aid. Okie dokie. I'm just gonna put this right down there somewhere. What does this do? Nothing. But I can sell it. Other crap. Okie dokie. You know what? I'm going to end this part right here, save it, and come back in the second part where we shall see who or what is exactly attacking our small little swamp thing of a village. So I hope this game comes out fun to watch as much as I love playing it, and I shall see you in the next part. Bye bye.